Hey everyone, welcome back to our IASing YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest tutorial. In today's videos, we'll be covering an exciting and important topics that is optional argument in TypeScript. Let's see what is optional argument. When calling a function with optional parameters, you can omit the optional arguments and function still work correctly. Right. Okay, so that is what the optional argument is. Suppose the one function is having three arguments. If you are going to pass only two arguments to the functions, okay, so that function will still work. So by using optional argument V. Let's see how to implement the optional argument. So let's move into this implement part. Here you see I'm just going to erase all the existing code. Here I'm going to create one function get info is the method. Here it will be contains three argument. One is name is going to be a string data type, and another one is going to be a department, and that too it's a string data type, and another one is going to be a uh, department and then address. Okay, so that too string data type. Here, in case the user is not going to pass the address, okay, so but still this function should work. How it is possible? So it is possible by using functional optional argument. How to implement the optional argument? It's nothing. Here you need to, after your variable, that is argument variable, you need to put question mark. You need to put question mark after the variable name. Okay, so this argument is now considered as an optional argument. In case if you're not passing three arguments, if you are going to pass only one argument, still this function is going to work. Okay, let's see how it will be going to execute work. Okay, so here I'm going to return this returning string or values. Okay, so here I'm just going to write a method. Here I'm just going to check if the age, that is address, is not get passed. Okay, so that is I'm just going to check type of. Okay, so in case if you're not passing the values to that particular variable, it is going to hold the values undefined value, right? Okay, so that I'm just going to check if this address is going to be written values is not equal to undefined. Okay, so then it is holding the values, right? Okay, so then I'm going to return the values, all the values. Okay, so here I'm going to use that is a template literal value, template literal symbol. Okay, so here I'm just going to use a template return literal values. So inside this, I'm going to use the backpractice. I'm just going to write mm, hi. I'm just going to use the template literal values, that is uh, dollar symbol. Then inside this, I'm just going to print the variable name. Okay, name. Then that should be followed by hi, welcome to. Again, if you want to print the department, so I'm just going to use same template literal symbol. So department, welcome to this particular department from the location. Again, template literal values. Here I'm going to pass the address. Okay, so done. In case if the user is not passing the values for the address, okay, so it is going to hold only the name and department. So in this return statement, I'm just going to pass only this value. Welcome to the department. Okay. So in the else part, I'm just going to use only this. Okay. I need to put the backtracking symbol. Done. Okay, so now you see we created a function. That is a function name is getInfo. Here inside this we are having the three arguments. One is name, another one is department, another one is address. Here name and department is not an optional argument, but address is an optional argument. Here, in case if you are going to pass two arguments, okay, even though this function will work, okay, so because one of this argument is an optional argument, even though if you're not passing the values to this address, still it is working fine. It is going to hold the undefined value. Okay, so here you see we are going to check the information first. Okay, so whether this address is holding the values or not. Okay, in case if it is holding the values, it is going to return the values. In case if it is not holding the values, it is going to return the undefined value. Okay, so here we are going to undefined value. Okay, so here we are going to check type of address if it is values is not equal to undefined. Okay, so in case that is values is present, then we are going to return the values. I, in case if I'm going to pass name as Vinod Kumar, department is CSE, address is India. Okay, hi Vinod, welcome to CSE department from India. Okay, so this from the location India. Okay, so it's going to print. In case if I'm going to pass only two argument, name and department. Okay, so here the address I'm not passing the values so that it is going to hold the undefined. Okay, so here this condition is get failed. Why? Because address is here I'm not passing the values to the address. Okay, so that it is going to be get file. So this method is going to be get call. Hi Vinod, welcome to CSE department. Now you see I'm just going to call this particular function on the console log. Okay, so I'm going to call this particular method on the console.log method. Here I'm going to pass argument to this particular method. Okay, so get info. Here I'm going to pass that is two values. First I'm going to pass three values. Welcome. Hi Vinod. More silver artisan, and then I'm going to pass the values department. Okay, so CSE, and then addresses India. Okay, so now I'm going to pass only two argument. I'm going to pass only two arguments. I'm just going to skip the location. Okay, so now I'm going to save this file. Okay, so let's run this profile now. Okay, so command for running the TypeScript file is tsc. File name is demo.ts. Okay, now you see this file is going to generate a JavaScript file. I'm just going to check the output. Simply, I'm going to type demo node demo.js. Here you see, instead of going on the browser and check, here itself I am checking the output. First, we in the console log, we passing all the three arguments. So this three argument is assigned to the name and department and address. So Vinod Kumar is going to assign to the name, and CSE department is going to assign to the CSE is assigned to the department. Address is India is going to assign to the address variable. So address is going to hold the value. So it is not going to hold the undefined value. So this condition, sorry. So here it is checking. It is not equal to undefined. Yes, address is not holding undefined value. It is holding the values India. So this method is going to be, this statement is going to be get executed. Okay, so now after that we are going to pass only two argument. One is Vinod Kumar, another one is department. Okay, so now is going to check this condition. Yes, now the address is holding undefined. Why? Because we are not passing the address variable, address value, right? Okay, so that address is going to hold undefined. So this condition is not get passed. So it's going to execute the else part so that now we are getting the output like this. So this is the way how we are going to implement the optional keyword, optional argument. Okay, so by using question mark after the parameter. Hope you understand what is optional argument. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and bell button. Thank you.